Hi, my name's Nancy Canning, and I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist. I specialize in helping people move past their limiting beliefs, and I take people into past lives and in between lives. And I work a lot with people who are stuck with childhood beliefs that keep them from being all they can be. This is called being afraid to shine, to really be your best and fullest self, to live out loud, as the saying goes. So when you're afraid to shine, which means you're afraid of success or to take the next step or to be seen or to put your thoughts out into the world, however you experience it, it comes from childhood. It's not your adult thinking that is actually making you afraid, even though it's your adult mind going over and over and over all the reasons to hold back. The fear of stepping out into the world, to being your best self, begins early in childhood, usually around the ages of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Often first grade can be tumultuous for young children, learning how to survive in the world in a whole new environment. And subconscious beliefs get formed. So something happens. Let's say you're in first grade, and these are examples from many clients. You're a little kid, you're 6 years old, and you raise your hand in class, and you get called on, and you stand up, and you're very proud to answer the question, except you're wrong. And the children laugh, the teacher may say something, whatever happens in that split seconds, it happens so quickly, you shut down. There's a force within you that just stops. It freezes that moment in time. So it freezes what it feels like as a 6-year-old to have put yourself out there, you thought you were right, you thought you knew what you were saying and doing, and you got put down and you felt humiliation, embarrassment, stupidity, whatever you felt that went rushing, coursing through your body in that brief moment. All those elements locked together, froze, and got embedded, programmed into your subconscious mind. And then it would begin to replay, so that every time you would go to put yourself out, if that happened again, it would reinforce that programming until that programming over the years got stronger and stronger. And then it changes, because originally the belief that says, oh, don't put yourself out there, it was meant to save you from that humiliation, from that embarrassment. Because at 6, that embarrassment is huge. You'll do anything not to feel it again. That's what gets stuck. That whole feeling gets locked in, and that's what keeps getting repeated over and over until you could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, still rerunning and replaying that same program. So that when you go to put yourself out there, the fear kicks in and you pull yourself back. Or you do put yourself out there and you succeed, or you do put yourself out there and you feel humiliated. Whatever the case, that programming, if it's in alignment, if you're embarrassed or you don't go and put yourself out there, it gets stronger and stronger. And it becomes a magnet. It becomes the message that you're sending out to the universe. It literally stops being just a reflection of your inner thoughts, but actually an active magnet that will draw to you circumstances that play out, so that looks all the more real. So the way around this, there's many ways. One way is to look back to the past and to pull out, to dig out those moments in time when you first began to feel like it's not safe to step out there. And to undo that programming, to literally to discharge all the energy that's wrapped up in it, because no matter what happened at 6 or 4 or 10, It doesn't matter. It's not your truth now. That thinking is a huge lie inside of you that you are living out as truth. So one way is looking back to the past, and that's what I help people do. Pull out that thinking, bring it into the light, discharge it, and then move on without that running your life. The other, and it's not an either or, it's a both and, is you look forward. What is it you want? What is it that you feel drawn to be out in the world that you keep holding yourself back from? And write the vision of it, write it down, feel it, notice it. Begin to live as though that were already you. And when the fear comes up, you look it in the eye, you remind yourself it's not truth. It's your experience, but it's not truth. It's based on your old thinking, and start to reprogram yourself. This is where, as you pull out the energy from the old, you then put in the thoughts of the new, the affirmations of who it is you want to be, who it is you are worthy of being, who it is you know you are destined to be. So it's a both and. As you let go of the energy and really discharge it, you can reprogram yourself by reinforcing who it is you want to be, what's the meaning, what's the value, how will it serve yourself, your loved ones, and others. What is the value to yourself and others of what it is you're accomplishing or wanting to be? And focus on that and live that as though it were the truth now. And that can help unstick the old so that you move into a new way of being, which is you've come to be your best self. And anything in the way of that is a lie. It is meant to help you grow, but you don't have to stay stuck in that thinking the rest of your life. It's time to step into who it is you've come to be. So if I can help you at all with hypnotherapy sessions to easily go back to the root cause and pull that thinking out, you can contact me at nancycanning.com, and I will be glad to help you. And also to my book, Your Heart's Calling, will be out later on in 2018, and I'll talk much more about this. Thank you.